The topic today is drawing. And I'm targeting school children as well as people interested in learning some art. I believe that drawing is one of the most fundamental skills that a person can pursue to have talent. Any type of talent, if you focus on drawing first, okay, you may stand a chance to be successful in your talent. So I believe the first thing that you can focus is drawing. So first of all, I must greet all you people wherever you are. How are you? Sanbonani, Kunjani, Dumela, jambo, habari yako, nzuri yako. Swahili, Swahili. Jambo, habari yako, habari. Habari jambo. Alright. Sanbonani, Kunjani. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. So it's more or less like, first of all, let me say, let's define drawing. What is drawing? Drawing is the act of making marks. Making marks on a plane or on a paper to represent images or to present images. That's all. That's drawing. Yeah. Then let me say, like in life, in real life, what kind of jobs that you can get, what kind of careers that you can pursue when you have a talent of drawing. This will be a short video, I hope so, but for the sake of school children I can make it long, but I'll see. So the type of careers that you may get, even the jobs that you may get, if you have a talent of drawing, they include, you can be a cartoonist, can be hired to be drawing cartoons, presenting some themes and topics, discussing topics, whatever it is, but in the form of cartoons. That's the first thing. Second one is a designer. You can be employed as a designer. Okay, designers, they want talented people who know how to draw. You see, so you can be employed there as a designer. You can also be employed as a what can I say? As an artist for architecture. They can hire you to draw architectural designs. Okay. For example, all the cities you know, all the roads that you see, somebody sat down to draw them nicely. All right. Here there must be a road. There must be a bridge. Here there must be maybe a park, garden, or whatever it is, a game reserve. Okay. So on and so forth. All those things, somebody sat down and draw them. You can be hired even in the legal fraternity, like courts, even in the police, they hire artists like people who know how to draw. Let me give you an example. That maybe there is a criminal or a suspect or suspects. Okay, they commit a crime and run away. Okay? So there were eyewitnesses, people who saw the act happening, something happening. Then they maybe let me take off my camera. You can see nice. Then after they run away, the police or the state would like to get a presentation of how the suspects were looking like. You see, they will get eyewitnesses, so they will list down some features on how those people were looking like. You see, so they will get artists or drawers to draw images that may look like those people, that those suspects. So it happens too much, right? And then they will take those photos, presentation of photos, or take those drawings. Sometimes they get very good painters who can try to present the picture to look exactly like a photo, but it's they were using maybe paint, or they were using pencils. Oh my God! Maybe they were using a pencil to draw. Okay, they will draw nicely the photo of a person, look like exactly this one, given the features. Okay, that eyewitnesses presented that this person was looking like this, like this, like this. So then they will present those photos. Okay, then the police will be looking for people who will be looking for the suspects, and sometimes they can catch them using just the presentation of the drawings done. That it happened, like in South Africa. It happened the case of Senzo. How they caught those people, one of the reasons was simply because the eyewitnesses presented photos on how those people looked like. So some of the jobs that you can get if you have a talent of drawing. You can be employed as a fashion designer. You see, you can be employed to be making what you call tattoos, tattoo artist. Okay, technical illustrator. Right, you can be illustrating technical presentations. Right, makeup artists, or a decorator, someone who knows how to decorate they need a person who has talent of drawing. So what tools do you use for drawing? So tools, you can use markers, okay, no problem. You can use pencils like this, no problem. You can use pens, ballpoint pens, no problem. You need to have rubbers, okay, brushes, and planes, papers, cloth or clothes, okay, sheet of cloth. You can paint the face of someone, you see, something like that, no problem. Okay, the walls in the building, you have seen many towns or cities, they have buildings and they draw something big. Okay, those are people who are drawing. And you can, paint, I have already mentioned about paint. Okay, types of drawing. What are the types of drawing? There are many types of drawing. The first one is called caricature drawing. Caricature drawing is a simplification of a topic or subject or dramatized, okay, or personifying a depiction of a personality, right, or animation. Is called caricature. So that's the first type of drawing. The second one is cartoon. Cartoon drawings that you see in the newspaper, in the magazines, wherever, in different publications. Alright? Yeah. It's more or less like ironic comedy, Pandora, something like that. Okay, they try to present something in a funny way that people can laugh. Maybe they draw a person with a very long nose, or with a big, like, with a big head, or something like that. But they are trying to tell a story. That one is called cartoon drawing. From there, we have figure drawing. Okay, figure drawing is trying to present a still life, a human model. Okay, like you can draw a vehicle. Okay, you can draw a person just the way, like a presentation of a human being, like what you used to say, mother and father. Draw it like what you find in the books. All right, this is the father, this is the mother, these are children. Okay, kind of illustrations that are in the book presented nicely are called figure drawing. Then gesture drawing. Gesture, real life gestures. Those are kind of like, nowadays we have what we call emoji. Okay, you find the emoji on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on Facebook. Okay, those are gesture drawing. They show a gesture like something like laughing or smiling or happy or angry or whatever it is. All right. Line drawing is this is a simplistic way of drawing. You can draw lines to represent humans, to represent cars, but just drawing lines like that. Lines, just lines. You see, to represent something else. Okay, anything just by presentation of lines. In circles, lines, circles, whatever it is. Perspective drawing. This one is detailed. Perspective drawing is where you can show something like that. Here there was maybe like geographic perception. You see here, this one is a hill, this one is a valley. Okay, it shows this one is a room, this one is inside, this one is outside, where you present the dimension, okay, of the object clearly that this side is the other side. Like this is what is called 3D kind of, okay, 3D anamorphic drawing, 3-dimension, where you present it clearly that here there is a hall, okay, it's inside, and maybe this is a bridge and the river is crossing, is passing down there, and you are able to present them. The person can see that there's a bridge on top, and down there there is a river, but you draw with the hands and make it like real life. So that one is called perspective drawing. From there is what is called photorealism. Photorealism is the art, deep art of drawing structures that look real, like a photo. That you can, like what I said already, that you can use in quotes, okay? But to draw a photo that exactly looks like, you can say, this is like geographic, maybe geographic scene or scenery that looks so real, like it's real, but it's not real. Someone drew it. So, like you drawing a sun, okay, is setting, and the horizon atmosphere there looks blue like a ocean, you see, but using the hands. That one is called photorealism, trying to present, image that looks real like a photo. That one is called photorealism. And there is pointillism. Pointillism, you use dots, okay, dots. And this one also is photorealism is used in advertising. Advertising, they use bulbs, okay, small bulbs, okay. But when you are looking far, you can see like you see like a human being, or you see like images, right? But they're just like photos, bulbs, and sometimes they're just like dots, but they are presenting images. So that one is called pointillism. They draw points or dots, or they put bulbs, okay. From far, they show something else. Scientific illustrations like astronomy. When you see the Earth, it may not be exactly how it looks. Someone sat down to draw the Earth, to say the Earth looks like this and moves like this, and they put angles, they put arrows. That one is scientific illustration, and that one is also one of the types of drawing. Then there is what is called crash board. Scratch board, also known as scraper board, okay, this one is the skill of drawing using coating and sheet. Is very advanced, not very common. They coat an object, okay, and then they try to, like what we call like maybe wood carving as well. It's one of those things. It's scratch board drawing. Then there is another one, silhouette drawing. They show outline of objects and single hue. Artists create them black and white in color and curves, etc., to show portraits or profiles. Sketch drawing, you can just make a sketch of something, you see, and then say this one represented this. Sketch drawing, this one represented this. It's just in your image, but if someone see it, cannot immediately interpret that what is this. For example, you just want to make yourself remember something in your head. What you remember, you can just create something, say, okay, in future I can remember this, and make points. But someone, if they see that, they can't understand what it is. That one is called sketch drawing. Then from there is what is called technical drawing. Technical drawing is the presentation of architectural designs, machines in all planes, okay, the way they are designed to almost every part, that this part would be like this, usually using lines and trying to detail them nicely. This one is common in architecture, drawing towns and cities and all that, and houses exactly from all the angles how they will look like. With technical drawing, they try to separate part by part by part by part. See, you see, for example, the house, they will draw it on top. Then from there, all the angles, they use the angles and they interpret, and using the marks and the distances, they will show all of them, they will explain them. They are using the numbers, numericals, and the symbols, all that. Then they will show the other side, okay, how it will look exactly the other side, straight, how it will look like. They will make demarcations, drawing lines, exactly how it will look when you look it straight from here. Then from there, they will draw the same building from the other angle, how it will look like from another angle, you see. So that when they take it to present to another person, those experts, they will be able to decode it and understand that, okay, this one, and it must, when it's finished the product, it will look like this. Then in the end, when they finish designing, it becomes easier for them when they are developing it. For example, the architectures, like builders, they know where to start from. This, okay, from here to here is so many meters, or from here is so, they just follow the meters, they just follow the lines, that okay, this wall is going up to this level, because they indicate, they on the drawing. That is called technical drawing. So it's used in engineering, plumbing, the drawing of pipes and all that. So that is very important. That's what I wanted to talk about today, and I will not finish without demonstrating the drawing. So first of all, let's say maybe I may have gone too technical, but if we go back down to the basics, like we are teaching kids, maybe in school, like maybe standard maybe standard 3, all right, maybe standard 2. Okay, what can we do? That's what I want to do. I want to show example. Like I've said before, drawing must be one of the most fundamental, the basic talent that every kid or everybody who wants to pursue a certain talent should start from, to imagine drawing. When you know drawing, you become so imaginative and creative, and you can do you can pursue any career, and you can have a rich talent, any type of talent. Your brain becomes so imaginative and very creative. What is this? This is an apple. This is an apple. Can you draw this? Can you draw this? Can you draw this? So I want us to make a sketch to draw this. What is this? Oh, this is a knife. This is a knife. Can you make a sketch? Can you draw this? Can you draw this? I want us to draw this. Present the 2. What is this? These are bananas. These are bananas. Can we draw a sketch of this? Can we draw a sketch of this? Yes, we can. We will try to draw that. So let's go straight to drawing. And I want to use green to draw this. Okay, so when I draw here, what I want this camera face where I will be drawing. So I will start with the apple. let's draw an apple to begin with. Then from there, quickly we go to the knife. Okay, drawing an apple. Here is an apple. Okay. So to draw this apple, let's go. Okay, like we can see down there is flat, but when we see it from this angle, see down this way is flat, but when you see it from in angle, you can see that it's flat but not too flat. Okay, so but when you see it from here, you can see the here the shape is like this, but here if we go like this, we go like, so we leave out this one, we leave it first, this curve we use it first, and we go here. So here we can go like this, don't know why. Okay, and then go like this, don't know what I want it to look like. Okay. It's looking like flat, but basically that's how it is. Okay, then here there is that thing. Okay, there is that thing. Alright, that's our apple. Does it look like an apple? Does it look like an apple? Yes, it looks like an apple. That's our apple. Does it look like an apple? Yes, an apple. Apple. Does it look like an apple? Yes, this one is an apple. But you can make like, okay, apple. See, this imaginative attitude of trying to correct, okay, is actually what makes you an artist, or what makes you to be good in drawing, where you say, okay, let me try to correct here, or let me try to make it better. Okay, you will make mistakes. You make mistakes and you say, no, this one doesn't look like. Or you ask another person to say, does this look like an apple? And they say, no, this one doesn't look like an apple. Okay, yes, it looks like an apple. What about if I do like this? Okay, if I do like this, I say, okay, this is an apple. If I do like this straight. Okay. What about if I do like this? Does this look like an apple? Does it look like an apple? And then I say, okay, here, like this. Go forward, like this. Does this look like an apple? Does this look like an apple? Yes, this looks like an apple. Yes, this looks like an apple. Okay, and I say, apple. Okay, in other languages they say apple, but whatever it is. Okay, so just drawing an apple. Okay, this is an apple. So what kind of drawing this is this? This kind of drawing, you can call it, you can anything, because it's just the basic, you know, the basic foundation of the talent of drawing. That's where you start from. You can start from anything else that you want to draw, and you can draw it and try to appreciate. Does this look like an apple? Is it an apple? Yes, it looks like an apple. Does this look like an apple? Yes, it also looks like an apple. Okay, so this is what we call drawing. School drawings. Just to play around with drawings, just to draw something, just to learn how to draw something, anything, just to learn how to draw something. Let's go further now. What is this? See, this is a knife. What is it? It's a knife. Let's try to draw a knife. We'll be looking at the knife while we are drawing it. Okay, so when you're drawing something like this kind of plane, it's very interesting to draw because you can put it in different angles, like standing, like flat, or like perpendicular. What kind of angle? But I want to make it flat like this, no problem. So where do we start from? We look at it, okay, then we draw it. Okay, we will look at it and we will draw it. So where to start from? When you're drawing, when you're starting to draw, okay, that is where now you tend to develop talent. It's where you know, where do I start drawing a fruit? Where do I start drawing a house? For example, you want to draw a house. Where do I start to draw? Okay, you want to draw a house. Where do we start from? I will also draw a house. A presentation or representation of human image, a human being. Where do we start from? The head or the legs? That is where also the talent is displayed, is demonstrated. All right, let's go ahead, and then we're drawing our knife. So I start like this. Let me use black. Okay, let me use red. For this one, let me use red. I use red. I go in like this. I'm sorry, but it's fine. Then I'll go like this. Looks like this. Okay. Did we go this further? Yes. And then all the way like this. Like this. Then here it came like this. Okay, then came like this. Like this. Then this side it goes like this. Then it goes like this, goes like this. Goes around like this. We draw our knife. Okay. Then you can say like this. Okay, no problem. So here there is something like this. And you say knife. So does this look like a knife? Yes, it looks like a knife. Does this look like a knife? Yes, it looks like a knife. So then you say, okay, this side, straight bent, no problem. Does this look like a knife? Yes, it's a knife. It's drawing. Okay, I'll come back to this one, but then I'll come back to this one, but I want to. Okay, this is amazing. We have managed to draw a knife and the apple, okay, or two apples. Right, we're moving stage by stage. The next one will be bananas. Can you draw bananas? They look big here, but because they're on the camera, but I can see, okay, I will not put them on the camera, the bananas, but I will draw them like this. So with the bananas, let's go ahead, draw bananas like this. Where do we start from to draw the bananas? Okay, there is a curve like this, and go like this, and go like this, and they go like this, and then they go like this. Okay, then they go like this. But here there is this other one, so it comes like this. Okay, comes like this. Whatever it is, but yes, they come in like this. And then here we got the curve, and then the curve, they have this coming like this. Check. They really look like bananas. Yes, but it's not finished yet. So here they look like this. Okay, like this, and they go like this. This side also like this. Bananas are so difficult to draw. Okay, and then this side also like this. Like this. So this side like this. And here also like this. Like this. Yeah. So does this look like bananas? Yes, of course it looks like bananas. They look like bananas. Yeah. So if you want to paint, you can say bananas. Okay. This is bananas. These are bananas. So like I said before, what makes you a good artist is try to be perfect. Is what makes you to be a good artist. Okay, to try when you are making attempts to be perfect. That's why you become so good at that, because you're trying to make it more perfect, more better. That's the whole secret about drawing. So drawing is about you're trying to make a better presentation of what the bananas can look like. Okay. So when you're making that effort, then definitely you are winning there. You are winning. You're making something nice. Okay. That something must present like this and look like bananas. Okay. So then we say these are bananas. I had to make camera again. Okay, yes. These are bananas. I hope you understand, you see what it is, how to draw bananas. You can't be perfect, but it's a good thing to start from. So, in painting, when you make sketch like, in painting they make a sketch like this, for example, then they slowly try to put the colors, relevant colors, the right colors, relevant colors that may make this to look like original, that may make this to look like genuine. So that one is it takes time. So slowly and end up creating something that makes sense, that looks exactly like the original item. So finally what I want us to do is to draw something that is not here, that we don't see. something that we don't see, okay, but you should be able to draw it, and it should look like the way we know it. Now I'm thinking about a house. For example, let's say a house. We know a house, we can just draw a house, any type of house. For example, let's start with a presentation of a sketch of a hut, a village hut. A village hut, for example. Village hut. Drawing a hut. If you're drawing a hut, you can start like this, no problem. Alright? And you're gonna come like this. Okay, because we are saying we're drawing a hut for the village, like old type of huts. Okay, then we go like this all the way to here, maybe the way we know of a hut. Then from there we create something like this. So these things will come like this, they'll come all the way like this. Okay, just this time. Then, without wasting time here, we go straight to draw a door, presentation of a door. Okay, and something like that, like a door. Okay, then we holding pause, go straight. Okay, holding pause, they look like that one of the village. Okay, holding pause. Then this, because these are holding pause, and then here there must be a gap. So it will be like this. It will be like this. Presentation of the hat, then there must be a gap like this. Okay, then there must be a gap. Holding pause, like this. And here you can go all the way and say like this, up to there. Okay, like this up to there. So you can see here, this is a presentation of a village hut. Okay, like house, like a village hut. Okay, okay, like a village hut. And we say this is kind of veranda. Alright, but here there's a veranda, it starts from here and here, and we say okay, here they're like maybe windows, or they look like windows, can have windows like that, something like that. Okay, village hut, so they say village hut. Okay, village hut, but you can draw it nicely. You can, if you sit down, yes, you can draw it nicely, and presentable, something more presentable can come out of it. One second. So village hut. So what about drawing something like a house? Can you draw something like a house? Drawing a house. Or let's say, okay, let's talk about a car. Let's draw a car. Let's draw a car. Try to draw a car. Okay, I will draw a small car so that I can draw something else. Okay, we start with a car. Like I said, there are many types of drawing, so I'll just make any type. Alright, let's say this is a car. Maybe that's how we start. Right? Maybe this. So this is the number of it. And okay, like I said, different types of car. So here, go like this. Okay. Okay. So go like this, and then the presentation of model. So where is the what do you call? Where's the bumper? Here the bumper. So when you say bumper, then go like this. Bumper. Then we give respect here because this is it. This is gonna be our tire. Okay. So maybe like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. So the tire will be like this. Then here also it will show that there is a tire. Alright. So here we're drawing our car. And then here the presentation will be like we're having something like this. Then we're like this. Okay, we're drawing our car. So here we're going all the way. Like this. But here we have like a door. So what kind of car this one will be? Alright, you say this one can just be any type of car. So we go here and say like this. Alright, but we say this one want to be, we say okay, this one want to be a family car. So it will be like this. You go in there, family car. So there you go like that. So there as well. Here will be presentation. Okay, I made mistake here, but you can say okay. You can do presentation of Malika. Then as well as the code. No problem with this. And then the tire comes from there. Then you'll come like this. Okay, like this. Something like this, but maybe like a car or something like this. But so you improve something. You improve from this kind of talent like this. That's where you start from. It takes time. You can sit down nicely to correct where you think this plane is not sitting right. So you sit down to say, here, let me create something like what they call wipers. Okay, fine. And then what about here? Left or right? Then you say, okay, here there must be a steering wheel or this side or whatever. Okay, but then you correct where necessary. Right? In the end, you're creating something like a car. You say, this is my presentation of my representation of a car. So that's how you start. But usually even those who try to design something that looks very well, very original, they start like this. They make design first. They design something, then from there they go on and so forth, so on and so forth to design a car. So very, very, very important. Very, very important to start like that. That's how a car can look like. Let's just say that's how a car can look like. I'm starting to do something else. I'm starting to draw. I have started drawing something else. I will not show you what it is, but just something else. Let's save this pen. trying to draw something like maybe like a house. So yeah, because this must go up to so the imagination of planes is what is very, very important in the drawings. How the planes stand, the imagination of the planes. How you imagine the planes, how they should. Of the planes, and here you say baby my dog. Trying to draw something that looks like a house. Okay. Hey, does it look like a house? See. Does it look like a mansion? Possibly somewhere closer to that. Okay. So how is this amount? Okay, you say okay. Let's do like this. Okay. Something like this. Okay. So it's just imagination of what can be, but if you sit down to try to draw, you end up like this. And slow, you develop talent, nice talent. Okay. So that's what I had today, and next time I will make more videos like this one. Next time we'll draw now human faces, animals, and the presentation of like a tap of water, maybe a jug or bed or whatever it is. Try next time to advance from here. So with the talent of trying to draw to present some images. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much.